largest of which being the
that's
Michigan
serious.
Stadium, which America also loves. Have you ever wondered
What's that supposed to mean?
seem to have football
That's
games
really
a lot
nice.
That's why it's only 51% can be
I've not
bought
seen
in a
this
can in the
before now.
USA.
Yeah, I haven't.
Now, spray.
Hi guys, good day and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us today. We've been checking out a couple of videos. Our next one here says 11 common things that don't exist outside the USA. You guys, I'm actually curious. Like, I want to know these 11 common things that don't exist outside the USA. You know, we are not in the USA, so we want to know if this is true or not. And we're just curious to get to know these things. We don't want to waste much of your time, but please do also hit the subscribe button. It will go a long way, and give us a big thumbs up, and let's get right into the video.
Chocolate chip cookies, dental floss, traffic lights, all great American inventions. These things originated in America but are now all over the world. But if you think that everything American is in every other country, then you'd be wrong. There are some things that you just don't see outside of the USA. I'm Charlie, and today we're going to look at 11 common things that don't exist outside the USA. Before we get into it, why not subscribe and press the notification bell too.
Please subscribe.
Coming up first, we have medical and lawyer ads. If you're
Medical
not
and
from the
lawyer
USA
ads.
but have gone to visit, I'm sure you switched on the TV and heard this phrase. Ask your doctor if this product is right for you. And then, most likely, a big list of scary warnings and side effects. This is something that only happens in America, and it's advertising for medical products. Outside the USA, it's weird to see commercials for medical-related things. Most people would just go to their doctor and get what their doctor suggests. But in the USA, it's common to see medical things advertised as if they were any other product. But medical ads aren't the only odd advertising you'll see in the USA. Another thing you'll often see is adverts for lawyers.
Wait, what do you mean?
Medical ads
are only advertised in the USA?
Have you ever seen one here?
Medical ads? Like, of course. Wait, like a particular product, for instance, you're having migraine, there are products that they advertise, get Lumatem, get this for your migraine. I mean, yes, those are medical ads.
I think there are. We have.
Come to this general clinic for this particular service, free eye test. I mean, why would you say that?
I think we have.
We are in Africa, and are you even thinking about it? There are lots of them.
Yes. There are so many.
Yeah, so nah, that's a lie. That one is out of it. Let's check the next one.
I'm not talking about Saul Goodman from Breaking Bad. Believe it or not, that's not just in TV shows. In the USA, lawyers really do advertise on TV. Did you know that 60% of the world's lawyers reside in the USA? And the USA is said to be the most litigious country in the world. This means the most lawsuits come from inside the USA. Next up is spray cheese.
Spray cheese.
When you think of cheese, you probably think France. Luxurious French cheese is a staple of fine dining around the world. But the USA has a different kind of dairy-based delicacy. That is spray cheese.
Oh wow.
Cheese is eaten a lot in the USA. In fact, the USA is the world's largest consumer of cheese. But America also loves convenience, and that's why cheese can be bought in a can in the USA.
Yeah, I haven't.
Now, spray cheese is actually only 51% cheese. By law, to call a product what it is, it must be at least half that product. So that's why it's only 51% cheese, not a percentage higher. The other 49% is flavorings, protein, and ingredients. Spray cheese has been big in the USA since the 1960s. And it's even sold in various flavors. For example, cheddar, bacon, and even
we don't have it here.
Huh, I wonder what is.
Wow.
Next up is garbage disposals.
I'm
sure you've seen in movies and TV shows how Americans throw their food scraps into the sink. You may think, what happens to them? Do they just sit there? Well no, they go into what's called a garbage disposal. These things actually only exist in the USA. In other countries, food scraps would be put in the kitchen bin. But why is it that only in America do they use garbage disposals? Well, the reason why is because in many other countries it's banned. This is because it's not very environmentally friendly. That's because all of the food is mixed in with the general water waste. This then at some point must be filtered out. So it wastes a lot of energy, but it is convenient. Next up is college sports.
College sports.
Every country loves sports. Whether it's cricket in India, football in Spain, or baseball in the USA. But only in the USA are they obsessed with college sports. Every country loves professional sport leagues,
That's
and the
true,
USA
I
is no
think.
exception. But one thing that's different about the USA is that they love college sports as much as regular professional sports. No other country gets behind
Exactly.
colleges as much as the
They have
USA
this college.
does. If you ask people in
Exactly.
other countries if they
Yeah.
can name a college team of any other sport, chances are they can't. In other countries, college
I
sports
can't.
are not broadcast on TV. And they also don't make any money at all, as opposed to the millions made in US college sports. In the USA,
Wow.
college football brings in thousands of spectators to fill up stadiums.
Yeah.
But in other countries, college football
That's
games
really
are lucky if
nice.
they even get the friends and family of the people involved watching. Also, the biggest stadiums in
that's
the
right.
USA are pretty much all college football stadiums. Out of the top 15
Wow.
biggest stadiums in the USA, all 15 are college
Wow.
football stadiums. The largest
Oh,
of which being the
that's
Michigan
serious.
Stadium, which can hold over 100,000 fans.
Oh
Next
my
up
god.
is white teeth.
White teeth.
White teeth.
Have you ever wondered
What's that
why
supposed
to
Americans
mean?
seem to have great white teeth? It seems for some reason people in
Seriously?
the USA are obsessed with getting the perfect teeth. And by perfect, I mean white and straight. Americans actually spend more money than any other country to make sure their teeth are white and straight. But despite all the money that's
Wow,
spent on
that's
getting
nice.
white and straight teeth,
That is so
does
not
not
true.
necessarily mean they're more
Who told
healthy.
you it's not
For
true?
example,
It's not
the
true that
British
they're the only
often
ones that
mock-
have white teeth. It's
No,
not
they
true.
said most of them, like more of them.
Are you joking with me? Are you trying to say most of us here don't have white teeth?
No, like it's an analysis, right? Like the majority.
But the topic is things that can only be seen in the USA.
But like, how many people have you seen wearing veneers or like whitening their teeth? Aside the celebrities, do you get to see a regular person? It's true to
I
an
think it's
extent.
just the affordability that is the problem. The fact that most people
Yes.
can actually afford.
afford it.
Yes, if they could, literally
Everybody would want to do it.
Yes,
So
exactly.
it's just the opportunity. Everybody
Yes.
would also want to.
And I
straighten
mentioned in
their teeth.
other countries, it's like so easy to get your teeth whitened. So this is so weird that it's only in the America.
Yeah. But let's just continue.
their bad teeth. But according to a Harvard University study, British teeth are actually more healthy than American teeth. Trust me, not all Brits look like Austin Powers. One reason why this may be is because in the UK, under 18s can get braces for free. However, in America,
Oh.
they're very expensive, and there's a good reason for that. According to a study by New York Mag in the USA, good teeth can be the difference between getting a second date and not. Apparently, 38%
Exactly.
of Americans will turn someone down for a second date if they have bad teeth. And 60%
Oh,
of
that's
Americans say
serious.
they perceive someone as smarter if they have straight white teeth.
Mm.
Next
How
up,
can you believe somebody smarter if they have straight?
Oh my god!
That's actually
So,
funny.
yes, this is so weird.
Okay, Black Friday. Oh, we do have Black Fridays here, so I'm not sure what he's
I
about
thought
to say
Black
about
Fridays
that.
are like for sales here.
Yes, Jumia Black Friday.
Yes, for sales.
Yeah.
So
Let's just.
let's see what this Black Friday is all about.
Friday. If you're not from the USA, you may not understand why everyone goes so crazy on this day every single year. Black Friday is the name given to the day after Thanksgiving, which is another American holiday.
Oh.
The term
Oh,
Black Friday
okay.
came about because of the amount of accidents and
sales.
sometimes even violence shoppers create.
Exactly, yes.
People go
We have it
crazy
here.
for all the deals
We've
in the
adopted
stores,
this.
and
We
have
sometimes
Black
there are
Fridays.
riots just to get into a
Exactly.
shop. Black Friday has expanded to other countries, for
This
example
town.
the UK. But
Yeah,
videos
it
of
has
Black
expanded
Friday
to
in other
Nigeria
countries
as well.
have gone viral for different reasons. That's because no one really cares about Black Friday in other countries. And shops
We
often
do
only
care.
get 1 or 2 extra visitors than on a normal day. Billions of dollars are spent in the USA every time Black Friday rolls around. But it seems
Oh,
the
wow.
rest of the world just isn't into it. Next up is solo
Solo
cups.
Solo
If
cup.
you're American, this may come as a surprise. But red solo cups are seen as a very American thing. In movies and TV shows, everyone drinks out of them at parties. And many
These are
tourists actually
disposable
bring
cups.
back a
We
red
use
solo
them here.
cup to their own countries when going to America. That's because it's seen as a piece of American iconography, although many Americans
wow.
don't realize this. In other countries, people simply drink from beer bottles or glasses, but
No,
in
that's
the
not
USA
true.
they use
Yeah,
red plastic
We use
solo
disposable
cups.
Yeah, we
cups
do,
as well. Those red
Next
cups.
up is free refills.
Yeah, I'm
When I
aware
was
of
dining
this.
in the USA once, a waiter came up to me and said, "Would you like me to refill your drink?" I said no because the drink was kind of expensive, and they looked at me like I was crazy. That's because it is typical in any American restaurant
free.
to have a free refill. In other countries,
you
you need to
serious?
pay if
Oh
you want
yeah, you don't know.
I do know.
I've seen that from their videos. The first time I learned about it, I'm like, oh my god, I want to go to America. Because
Wow.
it's actually like really interesting to know that I can get a refill.
If I could get
Yeah.
a refill for a drink, I think I would be taking like 10 cups of that drink. Are you joking?
You can't do that. But like, no, I think you can get it as much as you want. Like you can, and also they give free tea. Is it tea or what? Like, any shop you go to, you can just get
Oh, wow.
free tea or something.
Wow.
And when you buy something, a drink, you can get a refill
Yeah,
for
that's
free.
really nice.
When I learned about that, I was like really surprised and just felt really cute knowing that it's interesting.
Get
We don't do that
free
here.
drinks.
When you walk into a place, get what you want to get and get out.
out.
Nobody's giving you anything
imagine
for free.
saying it to a Nigerian that there is a free, you get like a free refill. Are you joking? I think they are definitely going to bring their whole family.
To buy.
Yes, their whole family is going to come to buy those drinks, and then you're
Just so
going
they'll
to go
get the
bankrupt
free
at the
refill.
end of the day. So
Yeah. So
But
I
this is
also
really-
learned somebody told me, but this one is not in the US. He said
Yeah.
that there's an amount you pay in a restaurant and you get to eat until you're filled.
oh wow,
Like basically anything you want, you just be eating.
I think I've heard
they'll ask you,
about
"Do you
that
want more?
somewhere. Yes.
Do you want more?" Something like that until like you're
Exactly.
filled, until you have to tell them to stop before they stop. I'm like,
Wow.
you can't do that here. People
But-
are hungry. They would literally
And
you'll be surprised somebody has a bag
yes, exactly.
when they are packing the
Exactly.
things and hiding it. I don't need to bring more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You want to say something?
it's a really, I think it's a really brilliant idea, but for a country
skeptical.
like Nigeria, yes, I think at the end of the day, you just end up going bankrupt.
Yeah, it can't work here.
Yeah,
I can't imagine it.
because there are a
People
lot
are
of hungry
crazy.
people here in Nigeria. A lot of hungry people.
It's just terrible.
Yes,
People would take advantage of it.
definitely.
And there's
yes.
also one thing I learned that you can actually buy something, take it home. I think you can even, take it home. I think after a few days you can bring it back and say you don't want it again.
yeah, I
People
think
are
yes.
going to take advantage of that here in
Exactly,
Nigeria. I
yes.
know it happens in the
There,
US.
yes,
and
there are
it's really
stores that
nice.
actually still do it. There are people who are actually very honest, and whatever they take back, they bring it back intact and all. So some
Did
people,
they do it here in Nigeria?
yes, you can actually take something back if probably it's
No,
damaged.
I'm not
or,
talking about like maybe you got something like something minor biscuit and then you find out that it's expired and you take it back. The instance that video gave us, like you get an earring,
yeah,
you go home and you realize that you don't like it anymore. After like 1 week, you bring it back. You can't do that in Nigeria.
yes, you have to have a valid
Because
reason for returning it.
People are crazy. Do you know that somebody can literally take your item, for instance, your ring or something, like buy
Exchange,
jewelry
yes.
from you and take it home, go to the party they want to attend or whatever the events they need that thing
use
for,
it completely exactly.
and bring you back and tell
Even
you
for
they
a
don't
dress,
want.
people do that, and then they go out with the tags on the dresses,
Yes, they'll just put it
Yes.
in, you won't know,
and then they
And-
return it back.
and tell you they don't want it.
So I feel like all these things are just
yeah,
really
it's just crazy. It's
really.
just like really good that people have trust in each other
Yeah,
and it's
exactly,
working out.
exactly.
Let's just continue.
extra drink, but not in the USA. In other countries, if you pay for one drink, that's what you get. And many
that's what you
Europeans
get.
say
Yeah.
that they find it very weird when they go to the USA and their glass gets refilled, even if they don't ask. But personally, I love it.
really
I'm never going
nice.
to turn down
I
a
love
free
it.
drink. And finally on the list,
Flag.
we have flags. Every country has their flag, but no one shows off their flag more than the USA. If you drive
That's
around
true.
the USA, it's common to
Exactly.
see people flying the American
Literally
flag.
Every
everywhere.
house, like they're so proud of
And
it.
businesses will have an American flag.
Yeah, have
This is
it.
something you
Everybody
don't
have
see in
it.
any
Like
other country.
some people have it at the back of their cars,
Over 150
flying.
million American flags are sold every year. And it's not
Wow.
exactly known why people in the USA love to show their flag off so much.
They are proud of
Worldwide,
it.
The
This is
USA
so
flag is the
awesome.
second most famous flag after the Union Jack. But no other country
After
waves
the
their
what?
flag as much as
I
they
think
do
that's the
in the
British
USA.
flag.
Actually,
Voting
the
poll
US
in
should be
top right
number
corner,
one
the most
because
interesting common thing that doesn't exist outside the USA. I think it's spray cheese, as I'd really like to try that someday. If you guys want some
Yes,
more amazing
spray
videos,
cheese.
check out my second
okay, that's it about this one.
Yeah.
Which one was the most unique? You think the spray cheese?
The most unique one. I think the spray cheese actually.
I think it's the refill. I don't think I've heard anybody say they do that in their country.
Yeah. But the
For
spray
me-
cheese, I'm trying to imagine how it will taste. Will it still taste like the real cheese, or it's just going to taste?
They said it's like 50% cheese
Cheese,
and
okay.
50% protein. Oh, was it? I think 45 or 50%. He mentioned that. But like these are actually unique things. Even the college football, they are just like really, really all about it. But over here, you just go to your college and play away. Nobody cares. There's no much sports and activities, and I think it's actually good because it gets to like endorse young talents. Like
Exactly.
you
Definitely.
discover them.
Yes.
People discover their part
Yes.
from here. Because a
I
lot of
think,
them don't actually further their educations because from college they already know what they want to do and they're already making.
I think in Nigeria here we have college football, but we don't take it as seriously.
Yes, it's
Yes,
just it's not
yes.
international. It's not something that is
Exactly.
is that special. It's just something that they do like any other sport that is just
Exactly.
played,
Yes,
nothing.
yes. Unless
You know, it's
you're
not like a
very-
career path or something. But it's actually interesting knowing like young people could actually discover themselves from this, you know. A lot of interesting things and amazing opportunities. Yeah. So yeah, that's it about this one. We absolutely enjoyed it. If there's anything you'd like to add, you'd like to let us know, please do well to hit the subscribe button. It will go a long way, and leave your comments. That's what I wanted to say. Leave your comments, please. I would love to read from you. Anything about the US is actually very interesting to me. I love to learn about them, and you know, it's just a really interesting place with amazing people. And yeah, we are so excited to see this one. And thank you so much for joining us today. Please do want to give us a big, big, big thumbs up. If you enjoyed our reaction, share it with your friends and loved ones so you can support the channel. And you can also support the channel by buying us a coffee. The link is in the description box below. Thank you. It will go a long way. God bless you. Stay safe out there and we'll see you all on our next video. Bye.